Today's game is brought to you in HD by EA Sports and Madden NFL 11. Welcome to the Louisiana Superdome in Cajun Country, New Orleans. Gus Johnson, along with Chris Collinsworth, the New Orleans Saints, and Tampa Bay Buccaneers, pitted against one another in this exhibition contest. Chris, who do you have your eye on in this afternoon's game?
Well, there's no way to break down this football game without talking about the disparity between Josh Freeman and Drew Brees. Now, not in terms of physical skills, but certainly in maturity, certainly in veteran leadership, you have to give the edge to Drew Brees. Josh Freeman could do pretty well today by simply standing on the sideline watching Drew Brees operate this team. I think Josh Freeman's going to be a good one. I liked him coming out of college, but there is a long way to go between being a top college quarterback and being a top NFL quarterback.
All right, let's send it down to the field. New Orleans looks ready to get this one underway. He'll down it in the end zone.
Okay, let's hope they don't try to pass it short on this play. But if they try to run it, our safety should meet the ball carrier before he gets very far.
Flips it out short to his left.
Just keeps the ball moving down the field. 6-yard gain and a little progress.
All right, if they run, it's going to be right into our blitz. Their back is going to be looking for a hole. I want you to find it first.
Freeman hands it off straight ahead.
And that's why you send all those guys to plug up the holes, and that time there were no holes, really, and he was lucky to get anything on the play.
Freeman tosses to the left side.
Well, that's just a big run stop right there. You have a very proud defensive line that was just going to take control of that situation.
Bush is the return man. Signals for the fair catch.
Establishing a run on first down early will open up the field for play action and deep passes later in the game.
Breeze hands it left.
Did you see how fast that linebacker was on that one? Not only did he recognize it, but when he did recognize it, he had the explosiveness to get there.
All right, let's go for it all on this wide receiver streak. Launch it deep after your 5-step drop and let them run under it.
He gets off the throw. And now the offense will be faced with a third down situation.
Okay, let's show them we're committed to our ground game. Let's push for a big gain on this halfback dive.
Here we go now.
And the tackle was made by Barrett Rude.
Well, I'm sure the defense was caught a little off guard by that run call there, but if you're going to call run there, you better pick up a first down or you're going to be reading about it in the newspaper the next day.
Okay, it's 4th down. We're trusting you guys to convert here. Look for an open man, and remember, an incomplete pass is a turnover.
Short pass to his left. The stop was made by Sean Jones. And this receiver just loves it when the defense is in man coverage.
Yeah, there's no better feeling than when you're coming off the ball and you know it's just you and the guy across from you. That's just good old-fashioned football, but you also know typically when you get man coverage, your quarterback is under pressure.
All right, nothing too fancy here, just a straight-out streak. You're in shotgun, so let your wideout get deep, hit him in stride, see if we can't get 6 here.
Green 90. Green 90.
He gets off the throw.
And there you see just a little bit of how tremendous these athletes are in the NFL. The ability to go up above the defense and make a play like that, that was fun to watch.
That incompletion will bring up 2nd down. It's the tailback. He doesn't get back to the line.
And I really like the discipline of this defense. You never see these guys trying to do too much. They control their gaps, and that time there was nowhere to go.
Here's the throw. And he's tackled at the 23-yard line. He'll be helped off the field by the trainer, so we may not see him return.
One, two, 3 steps, then bang, lead the receiver.
The pass is away. Touchdown, New Orleans. Who dat? The Saints drive it 75 yards and get into the end zone. Very nice 9-play series.
Devery Henderson has so much ability, and he's well utilized really in this offense. He's a hard receiver to cover, and there's really a certain toughness about him. He's going to fight you for position and for the ball.
Point after is good. New Orleans is up 7. And here is the drive summary brought to you by Verizon. He'll down it in the end zone. They had to punt it away on their previous drive.
A sack would be nice, but the key here is to hurry the quarterback and force him to make a bad throw.
He passes it. 2nd down now following the incomplete pass.
A sack would be nice, but the key here is to hurry the quarterback and force him to make a bad throw.
Short throw to the right. Defense pushes him out of bounds at the 44-yard line.
go. We're bringing pressure from one side and covering the quarterback's short option on the other. If everything goes right, he'll panic and make...
Finds a way to get rid of it as he's hit.
And they really forced him to throw that one before he had a chance to read the coverage. You know, typically when they blitz, you end up in one-on-one coverage, but you have to have time to throw the ball. Yeah, it really just throws you off rhythm to have a play that gains nothing. You know, you're going to get something, 2, 3, 4 yards, and it keeps you in that rhythm. But when a defense makes a play like that, it really throws your offense off.
They are not ready.
The Buccaneers go down the field in 5 plays and score the touchdown.
Josh Freeman had several options on that play, including maybe taking off and running with it, but he's got such great confidence in his arm and his receivers, he was able to make it happen.
And he gathers it at the 6-yard line. Saints were able to put a scoring drive together on their last time out.
Okay, you're in shotgun here, so you can deliver a home run pass on this streak. But don't throw if there's double coverage or if the safety's in the area.
Green 39. Green 39.
Goes for it all. And the pass is incomplete.
Drew Brees looks a little surprised about that one. I mean, here's the guy's one of the most accurate passers in the game, and that one just got away.
All right, we're running this one right up the gut, so look for the biggest hole and run it right through there.
Blue 45. Blue 45.
Drop behind the line.
Well, those defenders get paid too, and every once in a while they win the battle. Clearly that time they were all over this offensive line.
All right, 3 steps here, and then get the ball out in a hurry to your hot receiver.
Here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
Passes it downfield. Devery Henderson was his intended target.
Okay, it's 4th down. We're trusting you guys to convert here. Look for an open man, and remember, an incomplete pass is a turnover.
Turning the ball over on downs this early in the game just gives your opponent too much momentum unnecessarily.
Here's the pass. He gives the Bucs a 1st and goal.
Big things today, baby. Big things today, y'all.
And that's the end of the first quarter. We've got a tie ball game.
All right, I don't want us getting fooled on this play. If the quarterback goes to hand it off, watch him close and make sure he isn't running play action.
Checks down to the short pass. Jeremy Stevens was the intended receiver on the play.
All right, we have extra guys coming on the blitz, so let's get around those blocks and stop him for a loss here.
Freeman gives it up the middle.
The Buccaneers are not doing a good job at all on the ground so far. They need to somehow get that turned around, because if you can't run it, boy, it is tough to throw the football.
Going for the end zone. Comes down with it. Touchdown! So after their opponents for it out, the offense decided to show how the ball should be moved and added points in this possession. Point after is good. Tampa Bay up 7 points. And here is the drive summary brought to you by Verizon, the official wireless service sponsor of the National Football League. Gets to about the 34 and is stopped.
Wideout's going to need some time to break past his coverage on this drag route, so take your 5 steps and hit him in stride.
Here we go now. Move 45. Move 45.
He tries to scramble. Jackson was there for the stop. And the defense gives up some free yards to the offense.
And Gus, I always thought defensive penalties were so much more deflating than offensive penalties. You know, as an offense, you get a chance to make up for it. On defense, though, usually it's big yardage and automatic first downs.
All right, nothing too fancy here, just a straight-out streak. You're in shotgun, so let your wideout get deep, hit him in stride, see if we can't get 6 here.
Green 90. Green 90.
Gets it away. Touchdown, New Orleans. And they weren't going to allow their opponents to outscore them 3-1 before they answer like they did here on this drive. Garrett Hartley ties the game on the extra point. This will be down to the end zone for a touchback.
All right, if they run, it's going to be right into our blitz. Their back is going to be looking for a hole. I want you to find it first and fill it with some hurt.
On the ground with the tailback.
The Buccaneers have had very little success running the ball so far, but that time they were able to create a little push and get some decent yardage.
The middle of the field is wide open for them. If they pass it short, do not let their receiver make it to the first down mark.
Dumps it short. He's dropped down at the 41-yard line.
The Buccaneers get another good gainer that time. This offense is finding early success in the passing game.
All right, I don't want us getting fooled on this play. If the quarterback goes to hand it off, watch him close and make sure he isn't running play action.
Has a man short to his left.
They brought the blitz that time, didn't get there, but did throw off the timing of the play to get the incompletion.
We need our blitzer to hurry the quarterback here. If he has enough time, someone will break free of their man coverage.
Brings it in for a completion. Cadillac Williams makes his third grab.
All right, empty backfield means if we can get through their offensive line, there's no one left to protect that quarterback. Go get him.
And he's crushed as he lets it go. Michael Clayton was the intended receiver.
You bring a little pressure, and it impacts quarterbacks, and we saw it there.
New Orleans looks like they're sending everybody at the punter on this kick. He angles it out of bounds at the 34-yard line.
All right, 3 steps here, and then get the ball out in a hurry to your hot receiver.
Here we go.
Gets the pass off. He's brought down at the 43-yard line. And so the defense gives up some yards after the flag.
Gus, everybody knows that football is a game of emotion, but unchecked emotion is a bad thing. You have to be able to control yourself on the football field. That's a big mistake. The Saints actually get a little bit of yardage there. They've been shut down in the running game so far.
All right, this one's a 5-step drop, which will give your tight end time to get across the middle on this drag route.
Green 90. Green 90.
Scrambles away from the rush. Touchdown, New Orleans. And the wideout has his second touchdown reception. And we're only in the first half, Chris.
And his hands are so strong that he really doesn't have to worry so much about catching the ball. You can see as soon as he catches the ball, he has his eyes on the pylons, and he's going in for the score.
And he adds the point after. New Orleans is up a score. Let's take a look at the drive summary presented by Verizon. He'll down it in the end zone. They were forced to punt on their last drive.
All right, guys, listen up. We're sending some extra heat at the quarterback on this blitz. So let's hope we force a bad decision, and the guys that are dropping back in the zones can make a big play.
It's a pass. That incompletion will bring up second down.
Okay, guys, if everyone sticks to their zone assignments, we should be...
Ohio. Ohio.
Goes through his progression.
Yeah, they brought the blitz, and the offensive line just unable to pick it up that time to force the incompletion.
All right, guys, one more stop like that and we can have a seat and take a breather. Hit them hard and make sure you finish your tackles.
Good coverage downfield. And that sack will bring up 4th down as the offense couldn't get anything going on the series.
This quarterback's a tough guy, but man, you don't ever want to see your quarterback take a shot like that. That kind of a hit can really change the complexion of a game.
Bush is back deep to return. And calls for the fair catch. The Saints have scored touchdowns on their last 2 possessions, so they'll look to keep momentum on their side.
Let's catch that DB napping. Drop 3 steps and zing it in there to your wideout who'll be running a slant.
Here we go now. 339. 339.
Lets it go deep. Henderson is proving once again that he's an extremely versatile weapon, passing the century mark and receiving with that reception.
Okay, I want to keep the ball moving now that we're inside the red zone. Take a quick 3-step drop and find a man for positive yardage.
He breaks away, looking for an open man.
Big run on that one, but they were able to stop him before he got to the marker, and really that's the key. Occasionally, if you're going to try and make a play in a long yardage situation, a quarterback run from the defensive standpoint isn't always so bad.
Here we go. 245.
No, he didn't get there, and it's going to be 4th down.
Take it right up the middle. If you hit a wall, jump over the top of it.
Ready.
Here's the halfback. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Well, if you're going to make a living in this league as a running back, you're going to have to make somebody miss at some point, and that was a big somebody in the backfield that time, able to escape and stuck it in for the touchdown.
Garrett Hartley tacks on the extra point. He'll down it in the end zone.
The offense really needs to get something going on this series. Maybe even just a field goal on the board is enough to get them jump-started.
A sack would be nice, but the key here is to hurry the quarterback and force him to make a bad throw.
Rolls to his right. He'll be helped off the field by the trainer, so we may not see him return.
All right. We've got the middle covered, but if one of their receivers loses his man, he could burn us down the sideline.
He throws downfield. He's wrestled down at the 38.
Josh Freeman absolutely drilled that one in there, and he needed to. This guy can throw as hard as anybody in the league.
A sack would be nice, but the key here is to hurry the quarterback and force him to make a bad throw.
Surveys the field. Second down now following the incomplete pass.
Guys, there'll be some soft spots in our zone against 5 receivers, so we need to get our guys into the backfield quickly.
Has a man to his right. Little flip. Darren Sharper was there to bring him down.
Kellen Winslow has become such a good player, and you just have to think back and wonder where he might have been today but for some of those injuries early in his career.
Cadillac Williams was his intended target.
Pass rush almost got there that time, and he has to feel a little lucky that that ball just fell harmlessly to the turf.
Reggie Brown was the intended receiver on the play. Snap is low. He goes down. Sack. Bush back deep to return. And it calls for the fair catch. And we've come to halftime here. The score, 28-14. He makes it back to the 25. Saints have been very efficient. 3 touchdowns each of the last 3 times out there.
Okay, we're sending the wideout on.
Here we go now. Green 90. Green 90.
Scrambles away from defenders.
When you get that kind of pressure, a lot of times the play will result in something worse than just an incompletion.
All right, let's burst through the line of scrimmage here, but keep a good grip on the football, or the defense might knock it loose.
Here we go. Green 39. Green 30.
Gives it to the back. He gets knocked out of bounds at the 40.
Nothing makes a defensive coordinator cringe more than seeing that kind of run, because then it sets up the play action, and there's almost no way to stop an offense if you can't stop the run and you have to deal with play action.
The key here is 3 steps and fling it. Your receiver will do the rest.
Blue 45. Blue 45.
Buying time with his feet.
Drew Brees, it appears, is human after all. It's not very often we see him overthrow a receiver like that.
5-step drop, which will give your tight end time to get across the middle on this drag route.
He tries to scramble. And he's tackled at the 41-yard line.
They were trying to work that ball down the field. There really wasn't anything there. They dump it off, and not much underneath either.
All right, your wideout's going to cut quick, so take 3 steps, then hit him in stride.
Here we go now. 339. 339.
Scrambles away from the rush. Running strong downfield. And it looks like this touchdown may be coming back. Here's the call. The offense is moving in the wrong direction after that.
For this offense to be effective, they have to stay on schedule. And when you get a penalty like that, it allows the defense to begin to bring some pressure. Dangerous situation for the offense.
Green 90.
Under pressure, he felt the heat that time and was forced to throw it away quickly.
All right, 3 steps here, and then get the ball out in a hurry to your hot receiver.
Here we go.
Short pass to his left. Feet don't fail me now. Touchdown, Saints.
Drew Brees was under pressure on that one, but he has seen so many blitzes in his day, and more often than not, it ends up working against you defensively.
Hartley adds the extra point. He's hit and dropped at the 18.
The Buccaneers are in a dangerous territory right now. This one's gotten a little out of hand, but a touchdown on this series, maybe your defense gets a little momentum going.
Guys, we're bringing...
Here's the give.
The Buccaneers continue to get beat off the ball. Their linemen look tired. They're physically outmatched, and it's beginning to take a toll on these runners. I'm not sure how many more times they want to carry the ball.
Holding offense. Repeat, second down.
That penalty will move them back a bit.
Sloppy play right there. The one thing you learn as an offensive player is you can't give away yards. They are just too hard to come by.
Still looking for an open man. They can't hook up on that pass. Now the offense will be facing 3rd down.
Guys, this is a great time to send the blitz. If they get the pass off, don't let the receiver make it to the sticks.
He lets it go, but pays a price with a monster hit. He reverses field. He's tackled at the 33-yard line. And it will come back. Penalty on the offense.
One thing we've learned about this defense, it's hard enough to move the football against them. You cannot help them with these penalties.
Okay, follow your fullback on this halfback dive and see if we might get to the end zone.
Blue 45. Blue 45.
Hands it off. Powers through the defender. Yet another score. This was getting ugly.
You gotta love this guy. I had a chance to talk to him in the offseason, and the one thing that he said that drives him nuts about any running back are guys that run out of bounds. He wants to lower his head, create contact, and crush anybody in his path.
Hartley adds the extra point. This will be down to the end zone for a touchback.
Okay, with the pressure we're sending, there's no need to rush it. Look for a hole to open up and then run right through it to the ball carrier.
He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage.
All right, great job taking away the run on first down. They'll probably pass here on second and long, so follow the QB and create a turnover.
Flips out short. Mike Williams was the intended receiver.
All right, we got him right where we want him. Bring the heat and see if we can bring up fourth and long.
Moves to his right. Aurelius Ben was his intended target.
Just missed that time bringing him down for a sack, but great pressure to force an incompletion.
New Orleans looks like they're sending everybody at the punter on this kick. They drop the runner at the 24-yard line.
Defense. First down.
Okay, we've got them on their heels. Keep up the pace with a quick pass to your receiver here inside the red zone.
Ready. Green 90. Green 90.
Scrambles for positive yards.
Yeah, and the key is making that first pass rusher miss you. More often than not, there's one guy in your way. You can make that first guy miss. A lot of times those defenders have their backs turned and are running away from it.
Here we go now. Blue 45. Blue 45.
They're in again for another touchdown.
And you can start to see the frustration in the defense's body language. I always thought that was such a weird term, body language. What is that? Your body talk? But you can see just watching these guys on the field, that their shoulders are slouching and they are getting upset.
This will be down to the end zone for a touchback.
All right, guys, listen up. We're sending some extra heat at the quarterback on this blitz. So let's hope we force a bad decision, and the guys that are dropping back...
Short throw to the right. He's wrestled down at the 30. 10-yard pickup on the play. That'll bring up second down.
That was terrible.
All right, if they run, it's going to be right into our blitz. Their back is going to be looking for a hole. I want you to find it first and fill it with some hurt.
He's going to be tackled for a loss.
Ridiculous, man.
I'm thinking run here, but don't get burned if they run play action. I don't want one of their receivers breaking free.
He's searching for a receiver. Aurelius Ben was the intended receiver on the play.
Well, the defense didn't get the sack, but they got the next best thing, and that was a bad throw.
Man, it's not good enough for us, man.
New Orleans looks like they're sending everybody at the punter on this kick. Streaks down the sideline. To the 20. Nobody will catch him. Touchdown on the return. The Saints only needed one play to get it into the end zone, and it was a big one. And he adds the point after. He'll down it in the end zone.
The Buccaneers have had a long day so far, and if they don't make something happen on this series, well, you're going to see these players getting more and more frustrated.
If they run or pass it short, we need to hit them before they turn it into a big game. No broken tackles.
Freeman fumbles. Is he going to score?
Well, I guess maybe they're just going to try to get it all out of their system today because nothing has been going right.
The Saints only needed one play to get it into the end zone, and it was a big one. This will be down to the end zone for a touchback.
A sack would be nice, but the key here is to hurry the quarterback and force him to make a bad throw.
Looks to throw it. Streaks down the sideline. They can't catch him. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Freeman gets his third touchdown pass of the game. Connor Barth tacks on the extra point. The Buccaneers have the ball as we start the final quarter, but their hopes of winning have all but evaporated. The Buccaneers recover the onside kick.
Well, this team just has not played well at all today, but at least for the nightly news tonight, they'll have something to play as a highlight. They might have to play this one 4 times, but they will have a highlight.
All right. We've got the middle covered, but if one of their receivers loses his man, he could burn us down the side.
Pass is short right side.
Josh Freeman has a reputation as a bit of a wild thrower. Sometimes, I don't know, maybe it looks like he's almost aiming the ball. If he just relaxes and just goes back to the fundamentals of his mechanics, I think he'd be fine.
What can they do to stop the bleeding here, Chris? They've brought him down 4 times now.
I really don't know what you do as an offense at this point, because if it's one guy struggling or one guy winning the battle, you can help one side or another. But when your entire offensive line is getting beat on a consistent basis, what do you do?
He'll be stopped at around the 46-yard line.
Okay, we're going to run a dive here. Just smash it up the middle and let's gain some positive yards.
Green 90.
Breeze with the give. There he goes! They keep pouring it on. Touchdown!
It's all about stamina right now. Most people start losing their gas in the second half, and that's to be expected. But this guy just seems to have an extra switch that he can flip at any time to take him to the next level.
The PAT is up and good. A lot of game left. 4 minutes remaining in the quarter. The Saints, 70. The Buccaneers, 21. And here is the drive summary brought to you by Verizon. He'll down it in the end zone. They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt it away.
we're sending extra guys on the blitz to stop the run, but if they go play action, we need to get the sack before they find an open man.
Freeman hands it off.
And if you can make a running back hesitate just a little, that time you could see there really was no hole, and the running back was just fishing for a place to go.
All right, we got him right where we want him. Bring the heat and see if we can bring up 4th and long.
He's going to throw it. Watch out, he's got space. No one will catch him. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Josh Freeman passes for another touchdown, his 4th of the game. And the point after is good. With less than 4 minutes to go in the 4th, the score, the Buccaneers 28, the Saints 70. And here is the drive summary brought to you by Verizon. The Saints recover the onside kick.
Some people will say that onside kick pretty well decided this one. I think this one was pretty much decided before the opening kickoff.
Okay, let's win the snap in the trenches. Slam it.
They keep it on the ground with the tailback. And he's tackled at the 33.
Well, that certainly was a bad break for the defense, but what a break for this offense.
The give to the tailback. And he makes it out to about the 17-yard line.
Pretty poor judgment on that play. You just have to be aware of the situation, and he wasn't.
Here we go now. Green 90. Green 90.
Breeze, hands off. Another touchdown. This is out of hand.
This is just unheard of. They're able to score at will. I'm not sure if it's an indication of a demoralized defense or a dominant offense, but I'm leaning towards a dominant offense.
With less than 4 minutes to go in the 4th, the score, the Saints 77, the Buccaneers 28. This is a good opportunity to take a look at the drive summary presented by Verizon. He'll down it in the end zone.
Guys, we're bringing extra heat.
Adele drops him for a loss to the 17-yard line. He lets it go. Tip pass, and it's incomplete. Mike Williams was the intended receiver. Just gets it off. Brings it in for a completion.
Guys, we need to do a better job in coverage here. They may want to go to the air again and try for the big play, so don't bite on the play action.
It's complete. Clutch reception. Dumps it out right. Greer. Picked.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense. First down.
All right, we're going to initiate contact on this one, so let's see whose momentum means more.
They go with the run. He's tackled at the 35.
Face mask. Defense.
Well, that certainly was a bad break for the defense, but what a break for this offense.
All right, if we get the blocking we're hoping for on this dive, we're going to end up in the end zone.
Hands it to the back. He didn't get back to the line.
Well, you know you've got an aggressive safety when he's making tackles for a loss behind the line of scrimmage. Typically, these guys are trying to not give up a big play in the passing game. Now, when you see somebody in the backfield, that's impressive.
Okay, we have the lead and the ball. Let's hand it to our back and have him run some clock.
Breeze will hand it off. He's brought down at the 16-yard line.
Pretty poor judgment on that play. You just have to be aware of the situation, and he wasn't.
All right, terrific effort all around, guys. Take a knee and start celebrating that victory.
Blue 45. Blue 45.
He takes a knee. Here's a look at today's Red Zone numbers made possible by Old Spice Body Wash. Smell like a man. Man.
Great job, guys. We can take a knee and let the clock run.
Green 90. Green 90.
Again, goes to one knee. That's going to do it from the Big Easy. Stay with us for top highlights next. Here's today's swagger player of the game, presented by Old Spice Deodorant. One player rose above the rest today. Here's the Doritos Crunch Time play of the game. Our final score is New Orleans 77, Tampa Bay 28.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports and Madden NFL 11.
We up.